Hey,
Hello.
welcome.
How nice of a space. This is what you get in K-Town.
That's what you got years ago, yeah.
Your name?
Maria Loewenstein. Hello. I also go by Sam. My art is. So let's start with this. Do what you love. The hardest thing in the world for some reason. Should be easy, right? Easiest way to do that is to decorate your own home with things. Like this, I work in a movie industry, so I use scraps to turn them into other things before they go into the trash. Example number 2, he has his own little world.
Oh yeah. I remember you said, oh, this came from a set, and you built it all out for the cats, and they really love it.
Oh, he loves it. Haku loves it. My 2-year-old cat.
That's cool.
So it's gotten a little bit bigger. He has a spaceship now. And then this little thing. From a Star Trek commercial. Also from a commercial, parts of it, everything cut in half. Mirror, lamp, essentially the table. And then also, what we have a lot on set is these mannequin bodies that I turn into a lamp. This is example number 1, and then over here we find example number 2.
Doing abandoned buildings and doing conceptual pieces in those.
Yes.
Is that turned into what you're doing now?
I mean, there is some.
No evolution. You just kind of go from one to another.
I go from one thing to the next. I do love assemblage art and just rusty old things. I love rust. Love rust. Detroit.
Oh.
And here's
Right.
from a chair series. That it's 2D, 3D. There's also another one in the back I show you after. But then here is another series that I'm working on.
Now this is where you're going.
This is where I'm going at the moment, which is a recipe, chocolate cake. You have an egg, you have butter, egg,
Yeah.
and then you have flour and chocolate, and of course then a bundt cake. This one, the housewife. It's a wife with a house on her head, and this one is the greenhouse effect. Fuck everybody who doesn't take care of our planet. This beautiful woman, one of my muses, if not the muse, Noemi. So all these shots are improvised. There's usually, except one shoot with her, no concept. We just run around her apartment, find things, assemble it. This is more political. It's about refugee crisis on a global scale, but especially Europe. They get rented out for a movie, Conjuring, so now they have a crate. I mean, these were pieces for me, of course. All the assemblage art I just do for me. And these are just studies. I also made at my studio that I used to have in Culver City, one of the first pieces. Showing the Catholic girl I'm supposed to be, and then how I feel on the inside most days, or used to feel, or still feel. Subject to change. So this is Larry. Unfortunately, when he got rented out, he lost a tooth. Came from Salton Sea. He's the leader of a whole pack of catfish bone creatures with skirts on. And then this one is another Detroit chair piece.
Right. So these were chairs you shot in.
And in the Lee Plaza Hotel, the whole series is shot there, and these are it's an abandoned former hotel that turned into apartments. And the only subject I could find there was chairs, different kind of chairs, rotting away. So this one is called Made in China. It's about child labor. It's an old Singer sewing machine. And up here is the free will that we think we have. Silly Walk series inspired by Monty Python's Silly Walk. So in Austria, all these old signs are disappearing, like this Stomach. I know it looks like stomach. It's a restaurant. But in Austria, you have to pay per letter since it's sticking out of the building. And so most of the businesses are taking them down. Yeah, and it's very sad because it actually creates a lot of character. Salt of Earth. Oh wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lift this up. Haku loves inspecting everything. Call him inspector. He needs to sniff the recipe before it's done. Okay. Oh, first I have to put up this light. Okay. Because, I love things that are kind of colorful. I was thinking about something, let's say we do something like spaghetti, and if it's something like this, and the spaghetti, you wear them as your hair. I do like this pot too, because it's burned, and I can show that, and it has a little spout. It's like a little hat.
Sure.
Yeah, sit down for a second.
This off?
Yeah, this off.
Okay.
So let's talk about, okay, what would we actually need? So have a seat for a second. You will be standing, but at the moment, we do have to cook them. But I do have spaghetti, it should be quick. Maybe hold this for a second. So. Yeah, just look straight in the camera. If you brought an onion, I have this real garlic. Let's say you have the spaghetti.
Tomato,
Garlic. I usually like to, let's say, have something come out of your ear or so, Sure. Oh, because we did the ear thing with you. What if you're bleeding the tomato sauce out of your ears? Let's say you have hair. You have this, like that's doable. I want to show something that also looks uncomfortable, like having it in your eyeball, but we would have to do it differently. It can't be that, so I have to maybe plastic wrap it. Once we do it, we can do it quick, but I would still plastic wrap it because I've had incidents with, let's say, stuff. So we're to really protect eyeballs, also ears, but we have to see with the spaghetti, but it might look really great. Let me see. How can I mutilate your face and make it look beautiful? Okay, here's the garlic, spaghetti, probably onion here, but I'm gonna make sure that, so you see that eyeball, so you can be, I would, let me see if this hand and this one down, maybe this hand, let's see.
You'll just see.
Yeah, we'll see. I have to set up the camera, but I also am setting up the noodles.
What your art is.
Where my
What kind of artist are you?
I'm a jack of all trades. Whatever inspires me, I believe that we have lots of talents. Like I just picked up sculpting with clay, and before I just did assemblage art. I sing opera. I think most important thing is just keep trying different things, keep expressing yourself in different ways, and that's what I'm trying to do. And also I'm trying to move people with most of my art. Some art feels more commercial. This art is more fun because life shouldn't be that serious all the time. So here I am sorting out noodles. When life gives you noodles, make a photo shoot. Just two artists.
We just doing our thing, okay?
So we're just gonna test the light, and one more thing I have to turn on. So just have to set the camera first.
Smiling, happy, serious.
Whatever you like, just be egg for now, and then we'll see if this. Okay, slightly too bright. Oh. Perfect. One day I will do something to your nipples in a recipe. I don't know why I have to. It will not hurt, most likely. No guarantees though. Let's see where we're at. This sometimes happens. Spontaneous.
Pasta. Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, cheese. If there's a cheese question with the cheese, then I run across the street really quick. So I'm gonna dress you now with some noodles, okay?
Okay.
If you cry a little bit, I would love it, but it's okay if you don't. Okay, here's the tomato sauce. Guess I know what I'm gonna have tomorrow. So the sauce is gonna be interesting, so I need a little spoon. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because tomato sauce might be quick. Okay, I hope that this holds for a while. These noodles are a bit cold, so.
Yeah, they'll hold totally, dude.
Okay. We want to see your eyes, so we're gonna do something like this. Yeah. So this trend is from Korea, the noodle face mask. It's
it's a new trend.
It's a bestseller. Just bear with me a little bit longer. Okay. Then I'm gonna see how incorporate maybe some of this with the helmet. Just up here. These are really messy noodles. Okay. Oh, need this. The thing is I have to wash my hands too. Oh, it only goes one way to show the spout, but it's this way. Let me put a little bit more. The thing I have to wash my hands to take my camera.
Oh, hell yeah. Tell me if you want me to hold it or if it's good on its own.
I would hold it because then I can, adjust other things. I'm gonna do a quick shot. Okay. Yep. Then we're gonna do this. So you have to, if you have to say something, just let me know.
Oh.
It's like BDSM.
How do you want?
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
A little hard.
Is it falling easily or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to, just the outside of your ear. Just make sure it reads. Sorry, it's really messy. Let me take this out for a second.
It's totally fine. It's slipping.
The thing, okay, we do it quick, so we leave it
Okay,
for now,
yeah.
and maybe I almost don't want to mess up the noodles, but I'll just put a bit here. You can take a shower after.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. I mean, the whole thing is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need an assistant next time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if it goes down because we.
No, totally.
Okay. I hold this for a second. You can try to put the onion. Hold on. Oh yeah, without. All right. Oh, other side, other eye. Yeah. Close it. I'm gonna keep shooting now. Okay. Just try to look straight at me. Okay, and then I'll just give you your, where's it at? Oh, here. Just hold this in the other hand, only if you can, after. Yeah. Okay, hold the spoon lower, yeah, because it's messing with my focus. Okay. Do you need to wash your eye out? Okay. It's okay, yeah, leave it like that. It's okay. You might be able to Photoshop it in. Now put the spoon under that armpit. Yeah. The other way. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And just hold it right here. Okay. Alright, this will be amazing. I don't know if you can do it. My God. Yeah, so. Okay. Relax, and now I'm gonna just film you really quick. Let me take the stuff off for now, and let's see what we have. Okay. To see what's on here.
Where do you see your art right now? All the different types. What do you like? What is art?
I mean, for me, art, I always have to express myself or I go crazy. So photography, the series I do right now, it's a lot lighter than the assemblage, which I'm holding off on, because I feel like the world right now needs more, and myself, more fun and more lightness and not so much heaviness, because otherwise it's like a never-ending story. So we need to, take the art somewhere else. That's at least how I feel. I don't want any heaviness. I create art to cope, but also find purpose, because I don't find a lot of purpose in life as a human being. But by creating art, it definitely, especially with other people, I'm all about collaborations these days. I find more purpose, and it's easier for me to get up in the morning if I know I have a photo shoot, or I brainstorm with a friend, or we do something really crazy that's so silly that I don't think about anything else. So that's what that is. The photography, it's light in certain ways, but then also, like even a series with the housewife, it's funny until you come to climate change. So the photos are funny, and then there's one photo that's like, oh, and I like that. Or the silly walks, yeah, it's funny, but then you read why I'm creating silly walks. It's because everything in a way gets just taken away that has character. It's the history, and so I want to show that. And then, I mean, there's different ones like Irma and Saint-Martin after the hurricane. And somebody told me, oh, it's because I call it street art, even though, yeah, of course, you know, I told the two friends, models, what to do, but I wanted to highlight that this is the new normal. Everything is messed up. The governments are actually not fixing it. It's been taking them years, and this is the new normal for people that live there. And I think people have seen so much suffering within humanity that it's just another, oh yeah, I've seen this. Okay, hurricane, everything's is messed up, people are suffering, there's no food, no water, no electricity. I've seen it, and it doesn't touch them. So this photo series, it looks like a little bit of like a high-class magazine, but then when you look close, I'm like, wait a minute, it's highlighting it in a different way, which not everybody understands. Or Detroit, they called my work ruin porn, which actually is a great name for a photo series, you know. And they got upset that everybody just goes there to shoot what happened to Detroit. But also, if you don't stop shooting that, then people forget, because they forget about everything. So it actually is important. Artists still go there. People still highlight it, and I wanted to highlight it through a chair series. But then, oh wow, where's that? What happened to Detroit? It looks like the apocalypse. People just left things and ran away. I mean, it's odd. It's really odd. But I really like it. This is like really shows you, because you're really funny. With most artists and me, myself, in a way, the end goal is that I can just create, and this being my job, and then people liking what I create and also hanging it at their space. Like a lot of my art's very personal, especially the sculptures. This is what art is. You create and then you let it go, and then, because of course I want to live off my art. My art, my music, and that's all I want to do. I want to create, I want to support other artists, and yeah, just keep going. I mean, that's all of us, right? Yeah. First cake one, it started with an egg. It actually started with an egg. He put the egg in his mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, we need to shoot recipes. And see, almost full circle now. Back to egg. Yeah, it's really funny.